Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Selena and this is Bank of Me. And today we are going to do the April cash stuffing. So I have already taken out the cash and I'm going to quickly show you my budget. So we're going to stuff the month of April. I get paid monthly. So we have fixed costs that I'm not going to cash stuff. And then we have the variable cost, groceries, petrol and phone, and my sinking funds. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that. And then I have savings challenges I set for the year. One of them is to save up a 10K emergency fund, and the other one is a 3K home maintenance fund and a 2K car replacement fund. So what I'd like to start off with today is actually to do a little bit of cash condensing because I've been saving for the car challenge. I'll show you. And I put aside money from groceries, anything extra every week. And I started off with saving every €5 note I got. So you can see this is getting a little bit too thick. So we will cash condense this and then we can start with the cash stuffing for the month. So I had a few expenses, unfortunately, that I already had to, deplete two of my sinking funds, the car maintenance, and then also the health sinking fund. So I'm not going to cash stuff them today. Normally I would put in 120 and I would put in 40 in the health fund and actually the clothing fund as well. I needed to buy some shoes. So all of them have been depleted, unfortunately. So yes, so I'm not going to stuff them. And I already went and put some petrol in the car. So I'm going to stuff a little bit less. And I bought some groceries for the week as well. So I'm a little bit late. So that's why I'm going to put a little bit less into the groceries. So that's my cash for the month. Let me just sort that. Here a little bit. 20s and 50s. And let's see what we have here and what I can cash condense. Let me just put this aside. So this is the car challenge. So that is 20, 40, 50. So I think I'm going to swap this out already. Okay, so that will be my new. Perfect. Okay, and then I have a lot of fivers. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that should be 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's €50. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another 50. Maybe I put them separately so I don't have to count them again. So that's another 50 here. So put 50. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more 50. And I put them here. Let's say. Don't want to count them again. So that's another bundle of 50s. And then I have 2 fivers. I can swap them out for 10ers, but I think I'm gonna, let's see, that's 40 then. I'm gonna leave them. That's fine. Okay, so this should be 240, I think. 1, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 240. Okay, brilliant. That's great. Okay, so I'm going to put them back into that's already much easier to handle. I'm going to put them back in the car challenge. Okay. Great. Okay. Yes, that's much better. And now we're gonna have to spend them on groceries. Probably it's the easiest to use them, but we'll have a look what we can do here. So let's start with the general variable expenses. So I have planned 300. I had planned 300 for groceries, 150 for petrol, and 20 for the phone. So I already spent 50 and 50 each here in the two sections. So I'm gonna cash stuff groceries with 250 only because I already spent 50. So let's see. So how do I do this now? I want to put in 250. So let's see. 50, 100, 150. And will I put the rest in with, yes, I think with fivers, because that's the easiest for me to do, to spend it like that. So we have 150 and now 200, 250. Okay, so that's going to be interesting to see. I could also bring them back to the bank, but I really prefer just to do it like this. I find this so much more easy than doing the whole going back to the bank, etc. That's a little bit too much hassle for me. And petrol gets also not the full 150, but 100. So what I can do is just take the 50s. What do I put in? Oh, I think that's fine. Maybe I have to do more cash condensing at another stage. But for now, this is fine. So that's getting 100. Clothing, I'm going to skip. I just spent everything. Well-being, I'm going to skip. Mobile phone gets 20. Okay, that's that. And that's my everyday expenses done. No pocket money this month. It was already very expensive, so I leave that there. Okay, perfect. Next, I'm going to stuff my sinking funds. So as I said, car maintenance usually would get 120, but I already spent that. I'm just going to leave this open. Just put this to the side. So let's see. We have a Christmas. Car gets nothing. Health I already spent. Home gets 100. Oops. Home gets 100. Okay. Great. Then we have winter that gets 50. Winter gets 50. So 50 is for firewood or oil or whatever. And there's nothing in here at the moment. So I'm just going to start saving up again. Next we have birthday. Birthday gets also, oh, we're already out of, don't want to use that 50 now just yet. Birthday gets 50 as, oh, I just, hang on, Christmas. Christmas comes first. Christmas gets 30. 20, 30. So that's Christmas. Don't know why, but they need to be in order. Very funny. Okay. Then we had birthday, and I want to put in 50, 20, 40, 50. Okay. So that now has 100 in again. I did spend it previously because I hadn't planned in a birthday for someone else. So this is normally supposed to be my own birthday and a little trip, but we'll see. Emergency fund gets nothing here. Laundry, that's for new washing machine, gets nothing. Garden, I'm skipping. And gifts, I'm skipping again. So that's my general sinking funds. Okay, very good. Then we have emergency fund. Now, I did manage to save up 1 month of expenses, but because of the costs I have this month, because it was quite extensive, I'm not too sure how much I can put aside, because I'm not quite done with everything. So I'm going to wait till further into the month before I fill this out and see how much I can save, because that's the big goal, to save 10K for a 6-month emergency fund. So let's see how this month goes. Expense-wise, I don't think I can put in as much as normally, which would be at least 600, but we will see. One month ahead, I'm going to skip. I can't really fund that. The cat fund for saving up to get a kitten or two gets 50. Let me see, do I want to use this 50 note? I don't really want to use all the fivers. Hang on, I need to 50. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with 20, 10, and then I can 20, 10, 30, 40, no, 20, 30, 40, 50. There we are. So that's 50. So I have to cash condense that one too, I think, next time. It's just this time I have so many €5 notes. Didn't want to put them all into groceries. I'm gonna get back to this in a second. I do have a new one I want to start this month, and that is the fund for getting chickens. So I already made a little dashboard for me, because that's the next big thing I would really love, is to get a few hens. I grew up with them, and it's lovely to have fresh eggs, and it's just so nice to hang out with them, you know. They are just such funny creatures, and it's just very relaxing. I don't know, I love that. So I'd like to, in addition to getting a cat, obviously I want to get a dog as well, but one thing at a time. But I'd like to start putting money aside for the chickens. So I'm going to take 10. Oh yeah, and the budget for them will be €25 a month. So the plan is always save up a certain amount of money so I can fund building the coop, or for the cat, getting all the equipment, getting the cat, and then every month is just for the feed. So I'm calculating 25 for the chickens. Okay, that's 10, 20, 25. That's nice to get a start on this. Very good. And it's not going to be a big flock, so I'm thinking maybe 3 or 4 hens would be enough, you know, for one person. I don't want to have too much. I don't want to have too many, you know. I don't need too many eggs, even if I'm giving some away, or I don't know if I can sell them, you know. But I think that would be nice. Now the last one I'm going to do is the car. And because I had so many expenses on my old car, I really feel like I have to bump up this. Let me just put this aside for a moment. I have to bump up the savings on the car, otherwise, we're never going to get there. So what I will do, I will put in 50 this month, and that should bring it to, that's the 50. Should bring it to 290 for now, and then I would see how much I can put aside from the grocery money. So as you can see, that's where the fivers came from. I filled all the fivers in. So next I will move to €10 notes. Every time I get a €10 note back, I will have to save it. Let's see how it goes. But it's nice to already get a start on this one. Put that back in here. Lovely. That's very good. Okay, so that's that. The only thing left for me to do is fill in the tracker. So I'm gonna leave as I said, I'm gonna leave the emergency savings blank. I put in 100 into home and 50 into the car. And last month I finished with 300 in home and 240 for the car. So I'm going to write in the 300 plus 100 for the home makes 400. I'm going to leave the car blank because, as I did last month, I probably will have more money to put in, and then I just tally it up at the end of the month to get to the total. And I'm also going to leave the emergency fund blank. At the moment I'm at 1,800. We'll see how that goes, how much I can put aside. And oops, I have another tracker here. Let's see if I can fill that in a little bit. Yes, I can. So I have another tracker because it's just so satisfying to cross off where you are. So I'm going to cross off the 3K. I'm at 400 now. The 2K, I'm just going to cross off the 200 until I reach 300. At the moment, I'm at 290, I think, yes. So, and if I reach a milestone, I'm just going to do a little reward for myself, you know, and celebrate a bit, but we're not quite at reward stage, I think. So that's the cash stuffing. I know I have a little bit of money left. So what I will do with this, let's see. I think I can put it into, I think the best one is probably just to put it into emergency fund. So that's the mini one. That's a mini emergency fund. At the moment it was empty. And it's really just, oh, it's not in here, is it? Maybe it's in the sinking fund. At the moment it was empty because I spent it. But what the purpose of that is just, you know, if you overspend on groceries or you just need something extra and you don't want to take it out of the sinking fund. It's just a monthly one, you know, not really the real emergency fund. There we are. Not the 6-month emergency fund. So 15 euro goes in there. It would be nice if I could leave it there, but let's see how the month goes. And that is it for the cash stuffing for April. I'm going to be back next week with another video, and I'll do some savings challenges and keep you posted on other plans. But that's it for today. So thank you so much for watching, and I see you again next week. Take care. Bye.